everyone, welcome back to G1 Gamer, your home for all things G1 Jockey, Champion Jockey, Gallop Racer, etc, etc. We just witnessed, obviously, the Gold Cup, Ascot Gold Cup, being taken by Ryan Moore and Kyprios, who has come up to that age of retirement now, looked unlikely to ever win a race like that ever again, but has come back and done it in such great style as well, in a big fight right up towards the line. Great ride from Ryan Moore as well, trained by the legendary Aiden O'Brien and owner Michael Tabor, of course, as we all know. So guys, we're going to try and replicate that here on Champion Jockey. So as a lot of you know, some of the tracks do exist on the G1 Jockey or Champion Jockey Gallop Racer franchise. Here on Champion Jockey, we have Victoria. Now Victoria, if you look at the track map, matches Ascot. So exactly the same layout as Ascot. And if you have a look at the feature races down below, you've got the Victoria Grand Prix and the Gold Vase. Now the Gold Vase is basically the game's version of the Ascot Gold Cup. Set over the same kind of distance, 4,000 metres, which equates to around 2 miles and 3 furlongs. So that's exactly the one we're going to be taking here this time. And if we go down there, you can see it. Feature races at this distance, the Gold Vase, under 4,000 metres. So we're going to go with that. So, looking at this, we have the horses that are matched to that distance. For the sake of this, I think, who should we pick for this one? It's quite a fantastic group here of potential horses. Now, obviously, Kyprios was the winner, and obviously Kyprios isn't in this game. But if we go for someone a little bit different, we can go with French Code. French Code seems like a good one, though the distance isn't ideal. I'm going to go with Going Nowhere. Hopefully we'll go somewhere, but this horse is going nowhere. Likes to be ridden close to the front end, just behind the leaders as well. Has decent obedience, power, toughness, soft and fade. Lacking on spurt, so we're going to need to get a nice run. We're going to need to try and cruise the horse to the front. She'd probably prefer that. Obviously, we don't want to get into a situation where we're lagging in behind other horses, so very key that we get a good start and a good run. Gallant Green being ridden by Kurt Lorenz. Next up, Aljabar being ridden by Gary Hansen. New World being ridden by Colin Baldwin. We then have Personal Pride being ridden by Jack Fletcher. El Pass being ridden by Brian Peters. Going Nowhere being ridden by ourselves. Marius being ridden by Lance Hamilton. Principo being ridden by Charlie Cholwin. Against the Rule being ridden by William Collins. Number 10, Seadler being ridden by Michael Edward. Number 11, Sharif Erasma being ridden by Stefan Clement. We then have number 12, Mitt Freuden being ridden by Steve Douglas. So, in an effort of transparency here, folks, we're going to be running without any graphics on screen. Everything is going to be down to us. It's one of my challenges I'm going to be bringing to the forefront. Okay, so here we go, guys. Let's get stuck into this one. Right, not a bad start. Just going to track some of the leaders. Don't want to get dragged too much into this. Just going to try and pull this horse up. The horse doesn't necessarily want to lead. Just wants to wait in behind. She's full of spirit. She's very, very fast, and likes to get away, really, in many ways. In fact, the leader now also being pulled up. No one really wants to lead at this point. Very early into the race. Obviously, we've got a circuit or so to go. There is the grandstand here at Victoria, also Ascot. I've had the pleasure of being in the Ascot main boxes next to the what was the Queen's box, now the King's box. On 2 occasions, just next door to it anyway. Not actually in the Queen's box, but I can tell you that they've got gold handles for the Queen's box. Unbelievable, all the King's boxes. It's now cool. But obviously it was quite the performance for Ryan Moore, and also Kyprios, certainly considering the fact is that the horse was bound for retirement at some point. But it's come back brilliantly in order to win such a phenomenal race. A race that everyone wants to win. I mean, the Ascot Gold Cup is hailed as one of the great races in the British horse racing calendar. So if you win that, you are truly one of the greats. Ryan Moore, incidentally, the jockey, was actually used to ride as an apprentice for Milton Bradley so many years ago. My nan's horses were ridden by Ryan Moore back in the day, and you know, he's a fabulous human being, not just a top competitor as a jockey, but also just his true nature. I think just goes hand in hand with his raw ability on a horse. You know, he just commands it. You know, if you've got Ryan Moore on a favourite, you can bet your bottom dollar there's a good chance he's going to win. So yeah, fabulous. Okay, so we got some noise now being made from the crowd. A little bit of movement for the back as well. We're not going to move a muscle yet, guys. Right, now we do. Let's hope this wasn't a poor decision. It certainly wasn't. And that is a Gold Cup victory. The Ascot Gold Cup is going nowhere. Fabulous. Not quite the tough race that Kyprios had, but Going Nowhere wins it by 6 lengths ahead of Mitt Freuden, Gallant Green, El Pas, Aljabar against the rule, Principao, Marius, Sharif Erasma, Siadler, Personal Pride, and New World. Well, folks, I hope you all enjoyed that little bit of juicy content. It was certainly fun to watch and certainly fun to take part in as well. If you want to see more of these videos, you can obviously get involved by, you know, let me know in the comment section. That's what it's there for. Also, why not leave a subscribe and also leave a like too. But in the meantime, take care and look out for more videos in the near future. Oh, before I go, incidentally, we do have a Discord server for this channel as well. So if you want to come and join the Discord community, you can. There's a link down in the description. Get involved, guys. And yeah, just get involved. That's what it's all about. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.